Hi, Saloni D. Okay, so am I audible? Please do let me know if I'm audible enough. Thank you, Disha. Hi, Nupur. Am I audible to you, Nupur? Someone please let me know if I'm audible or not. Nupur, am I audible? Cool. Hi. So, okay, I just thought of coming online. I don't have an agenda to talk. I had a party. I had to attend some function with my sister. So that's why I'm all decked up. I just came back. It was a 1 hour party kind of thing. I didn't stay there for much long because of my medical issues. But it was a good outing for me, and I really had a good time going out after a very long time. Um, uh, I really don't have an agenda of speaking out here, but I would love to hear out from any one of you if you can give me some agenda points that you would like me to speak about. So, there's a thing called question and answer. You can ask me questions and I can answer your questions, or maybe I can just keep talking about myself. I recently had a change of mind about the about my thoughts about trans women, and my thoughts about trans women, and my thoughts about the community. Earlier, I used to be very adamant about the fact that people are not people from the community are not much interested in studies or getting educated or finding jobs. I recently realized through a trans woman who is quite well established, Trinetra, if you people know. I happened to watch a video of her on YouTube, and she mentioned that she had issues when she was expressing herself in school. Uh, since I wasn't so expressive about my femininity in school, I didn't really have that problem of acceptance uh, that early in life. But yeah, Trinetra had that issue. So I realized from her that that there are times when people don't accept you, and it's very difficult for you to fit into the society, fit into uh, the fit into schools or colleges, classes. So acceptance is the thing what uh, is really important. Education is important, but acceptance makes things much more easier for a person to move ahead in life. And I think acceptance starts from the home and the near and dear ones first, rather than going out and seeking acceptance from unknown people. I've had much more acceptance from unknown people rather than people who were close to me. Um, and I must say that the acceptance from my virtual friends and my virtual family has been really overwhelming, and I've really had uh, uh, support during uh, bad times. um, and I would really like to thank the family and friends that I made in the virtual world. Uh, moreover, we trans people are usually considered to be outcast. Wherever we go, whenever we go, you know, we are always bound to get second looks, even if we are not looking good. So there's always this thing about people's perception of us not fitting into the society. We are usually considered outcast, and even if we are well educated, or we do well in life, people still have this kind of um, jealousy, or maybe doubt in their head, that how come this person is having better facilities than us, or how come this person is established in a much better way than us. It so happened that one day, when I was coming back from Goa, I had booked air tickets. I usually used to travel by train, but that time I decided that I will. Hi Gunjan, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming and seeing me live. There was this one time when I was coming back from Goa to Delhi. I had just started living as a woman, and I wouldn't say that I was really pretty or something, but I would say I may have been fitting into the classification of a woman, maybe 20-30%. But yeah, my mannerisms have always been very um, mm, approving. So yeah, when I was at the airport at Goa, I noticed a lot of people uh, accepting me, and there were a set of people who were looking at me and thinking, why is this person here? Most of them were from the older generation, I would say middle aged men and women, mostly women. And they had this thing about this, that why is she here, or why are we sharing our space with this person? And it was like really tough, but yeah, I sailed through. I did well, and uh, during the security check also, I witnessed that the lady cop wasn't supportive enough. The one who checked me, she was pretty fine with whomsoever I was, or whatever clothes I was wearing. I was just wearing a jeans and tee, and The lady cop who was handling the baggage, um, she was a bit, I don't know, she was a bit rude. uh, I happened to miss out on the tag on the bag, and what happened was she thanks Gunju. What happened was she rudely told me that you have to. I was ready to go back and put the bag with the tag in the conveyor belt, but she was like she kept on saying things to me, and I was like, okay, uh, let's just ignore and move ahead. No, I'm not in a sari. I'm in a suit, salwar kameez. So yeah, that's the thing. Uh, Acceptance is what is needed in the present generation. I think the present generation is dealing in a much better way considered to what the previous generations were dealing with LGBT community. It's maybe because the community, uh, the terminologies were quite new to people in the previous generation, and the present generation has grown up seeing, hearing, and talking about people from this community. So it becomes easier for the community to accept people when they are seeing us since childhood. And I would say workplace acceptance is also very important. I've been lucky enough to be accepted wholeheartedly in my workplace, and I'm lucky that I had good education, which helped me stand up on my feet and become independent. Because of which I didn't have to depend on people, and I was really happy with what I did. In spite of doing engineering, I decided to continue with my writing because of my writing skills and all, and I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to speak today. Are there any questions from your side? If there are, I would love to answer them. Okay, I don't think there are any questions, so I will log out. Take care. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching me. Stay safe.